You're listening to the Social Media Insider Podcast, a podcast by Media Crate, where we know that social media marketing can be complicated, and that's why we're focusing on the tools, tactics, and strategies that are helping to grow businesses just like yours every day.
Welcome to the Social Media Insider Podcast, and today we're talking about 5 ways your business can use social media to stand out. So as a business, you obviously have a choice of different marketing channels that you want to use, whether it be SEO, newspapers, radio, emails, whatever it may be. Social media has got to be on that list if you're a business in 2018. But today we're going to be talking about what social media can actually do in your overall marketing strategy that you've developed for your company. So the first thing that we're going to talk about, and is number 1 out of the 5, is it helps you to increase your brand exposure. So here's an example. You're a burger joint. We'll call you Bob's Burgers, right? And if you are going out to eat, or if you have a customer who wants to go out to eat and they're looking for burgers in your area and they've heard about this great place, Bob's Burgers, they want to see what's on the menu. They want to see firsthand what they're going to be able to sink their teeth into once they walk through your doors. So they will obviously go where? To Instagram first, because it's a visual platform. And if the business is running their marketing strategy correctly, they'll be posting really great images of their food to attract people. And just as a side note, nothing irks us more when we see a restaurant that isn't posting pictures of their food. No one cares that the cook is wearing a funny shirt that day, right? And sure, have some personality, but no one cares that, the restaurant is full or the patio's empty. We want you to come fill it up. Just post pictures of your food. People will come, okay? So by increasing your brand exposure that way, and let's say you didn't have any of those photos up there, they're going to go to Tom's Burgers because he has great pictures, right? And so that's what you want to do, because Instagram and social media are where people are gathering to ask for referrals, to get consumer product information first over Google, believe it or not, right? So as long as you have kind of that in your marketing strategy where you are posting to those channels, then you will be doing something great for your business. And number 2 is it helps you to relate better to your clients, because we all hear it first, customer first. And there's a lot of talk around, different funnels and different marketing strategies changing to be customer centric and having the content, and the marketing come second. You want to relate to the people that are there and create content that they actually want. So answer their questions. Ask questions of them. What do you want to see? What are some of the problems you experience in your business day to day? What are some of the things that we can help you with? And then you take that back to your team, to your business, and you brainstorm. All right, we have A, B, and C people. These are our customers. This is our target audience. And this is what they want. These are their problems day to day. Let's come up with a solution for them. And then there you go. You have a potential customer, you have a potential fan that for years to come will always think of you when it comes to that one thing in their day that just messes everything up. So as long as you're on social and you're able to answer those questions, guaranteed you've got yourself a loyal fan for years and years to come. Number 3 is it helps you boost your SEO and web traffic. So especially with Facebook and I'll say Twitter. With Facebook and Twitter, the more you optimize those profiles and the more, relevant, trending topics that you post to those platforms as well, is the better you're going to do in the Google search results. So have you ever wondered why Facebook wants you to fill out all those sections? They have the about, they have the your story section, they have, the description of your page. If you have a location, they want you to put in your location, they want you to put your hours, all of that stuff. It's for them so that people on the platform can see what you're about. But chances are, if someone Googles your page, and if you've optimized your Facebook profile page and you are posting information that is on point, trendy, and relative to your industry, it's going to come up in Google. Same thing with Twitter. If you're posting, 10 to 15 tweets a day, all about your industry, using those hashtags, and actually sourcing and sharing stuff that people are looking for and they're Googling it, guaranteed your page is going to be trending or ranking, I should say, on those Google search results pages. But if you don't have those profiles doing those things on the back end for you, then as far as SEO and web traffic goes, you're really just relying on what your website is doing. And if it's just laying dormant for who knows how long, you're not updating it, you're not doing anything good for your strategy. Number 4 is developing efficient business strategies. So there's this thing that we hear about a lot in the industry. It's called comparative or competitive analysis. And another great term for it is spying. Okay. Spying or monitoring is the more conventional term, but there's a lot to be learned from your competitors. Okay. There's an old saying that goes, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. I think that's how it goes. But this couldn't be any more true for social media. So there are great tools out there. One that we use is BuzzSumo, and you can monitor not only your competitors' Facebook traffic, but you can also monitor like what blogs they're posting. Other tools like SEMrush. SEM is search engine marketing. You can see, what kind of content they're sharing and how it's doing on their platforms as well, what keywords they're ranking for, things like that. But even just sticking to the social profiles themselves, Facebook has a great tool where if you go into your page insights, scroll all the way to the bottom, you can look into and add pages to what's called watch a page. So you can actually put in up to 5, I believe, of your competitors' pages, and it will basically put up your content, your engagement, and your performance against those competitor pages. So we'll say you had this many shares, you had this many engagements, you had this many likes, and it will compare it side by side to your competitors. And you can go over to their page and see what kind of content are they sharing, why do people like it so much, and how do I produce more content like that. Another great tool for this kind of stuff, Hootsuite actually has a great platform for this, is where you can actually do a similar thing, but you can, get more information from it, is where you can put in a competitor and you can monitor them. And if you know that the competitor is at 123 Anywhere Street, you can actually put a location pin on their business to see who's in the area, what they're talking about, and what are people posting when they're there. So this is a great example as well for the restaurant, right? If Bob's Burgers knows that a lot of people are going to Tom's Burgers and they don't know why, you can put a location pin on Tom's Burgers and find out exactly why, find out exactly what they like about it. And anytime that someone does post from that location, even if they don't tag the restaurant, even if they're not tagging Tom's Burgers in this case, you'll still get a notification. And overall, this will just help you to better your business strategies. But again, if you're not on social media, if you're not on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, you're missing out on these opportunities to grow your business. And the last but not least, number 5 is social media helps you to convert your business leads. Now, I'm going to say that with the different channels out there, one of our favorites that we like to use is LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a powerhouse, and we're going to be talking so much more about LinkedIn in the coming weeks. But if you know, and we do, that your customers are on LinkedIn, then why not spend the time there? We know that they're there. We know they're professionals. We have created buyer personas around the people that spend all their time on that platform. So we're going to create content that they resonate with, that they care about, that they find helpful, insightful, and want to actually talk about. And that helps us spark conversation. And then the way the platform works is everything comes from your company page. You share it over and over again and in the different groups. And then little by little, people will come back to your company page and see you as that thought leader, see you as that authority, and they'll gain trust in your brand and your business, thus converting them into a lead. And then from there, you can take them through your sales funnel and all of that stuff. And that's different business to business. But at least now you have that information and that first connection has been made. So that's it. That is 5 ways that you can use social media to help your business stand out. If you don't have a social media marketing strategy already, give us a call. We'd love to help you out with it and help you through that process. But definitely something that if you're not doing, you're missing out on big time. We'll talk to you next time. As always, if you like this episode, please go rate it and review it on iTunes or your preferred channel. Share it online, send it to a friend, whatever the case may be. And if you want to just continue the conversation online, check us out. We're on pretty much every social channel at Media Crate. It's that simple. If you have any questions, get us on email, info@mediacrate.social. That's it for now. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks for listening to the Social Media Insider. Please don't forget to rate and review this podcast on your preferred channel. Keep in mind, if there's anything you ever want to hear on the podcast, send an email to info@mediacrate.social or follow us on our social channels @MediaCrate to continue the conversation. Thanks for thinking inside the box. We'll talk to you next time.